Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the big one, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. The best Thomas anything since probably 1998. Yes, this movie's incredible. I love it. And I'll get more in depth with that later. But anyways, let's take a look at some dates. Well, I mean only one date. This was released September 8th of 2015. I don't know if that was when the first time it was released in the US. I remember seeing it in August of that year. So it was probably released digitally first, like some of the other specials are, but that doesn't really matter. And it was released on DVD and Blu-ray, so that's pretty cool. But let's take a look at the DVD copy first, which I've had for almost a year at this point. This came in that slipcover lot that I referred to with The Adventure Begins. From eBay. So we got a really great poster here. We got Thomas, Ryan, Skiff, and Sailor John with the map on the movie up there as well. Thomas and Friends, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, the movie. Love that logo, really cool. There's the pirate ship, there's the treasure chest, and there's a little sticker on here indicating that you can also get this on Blu-ray. I don't know who would go out and get the only DVD copy, but because this is 2015, pretty much everybody switched over to Blu-ray at this point, not DVD. 2000, maybe 10 years ago, like 2005, but 2015, no. We got the Hit Entertainment logo, the Thomas and Friends logo, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, Thomas DVD Universal. Same on this side as well. On the back, set sail for action and adventure with the logo again. There is, I think that's Arlesburg Harbor, however you say it. I think it's Arlesburg. It's Arlesburg or Arlesborough. I don't know exactly, but you got the lighthouse there. And then there's Thomas with Rex, Mike, and Bert. I really like that they were in the movie. That was a really nice choice. There's a little description, and then there's the, went too far. There's the barcode. Meet new friends, Ryan and Skiff. The bonus features are terrible as always. You got 2 songs and puzzles. I've never really been a fan of those Guess Who puzzles. I don't even know if they update them with like Ryan or Skiff or any of the new characters. If they do, then that's kind of cool, but if they don't, then what's the point? Oh, yeah, I almost dropped that. So it's exactly the same as the slipcover, except now you got feature-length movie right up there. Yep, pretty much exactly the same. Here's the disc and our little product guide. No, you know what? We're going to be different. We're going to take a look at it when we look at the Blu-ray because it is exactly the same. So I'm just going to set this right over here. Sorry for that weird cut. My phone was really dark and I couldn't see anything, so I just went and turned up the brightness, but we're going to take a look at the Blu-ray now. So you got Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital HD up there in the standard universal format. On the movie, I forgot to mention that this is embossed. This is as well, and that's really nice. Yeah, it's just a bit more stretched out than that one. I do prefer that one because it's a nice compact image. This one's a bit spread out, so it's not as nice, but I still like it. I noticed this a couple of months ago. I think when I first got either the DVD or the Blu-ray. I don't remember, but the pirate ship is not where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be right there. You see that wave crashing up against, or that wave should be crashing up against the boat, but I presume they moved it so they could fit the logo in there. Oh well. And then the ultraviolet sticker is covering up the treasure chest, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Yep, still really great poster art. Side's the same, except now you got this. It's also the same on that side. And the back is pretty much the same. You got HD picture and theater quality sound. Yep, and then you got, this is how you can watch the movie. Like how you can watch on your TV, computer, tablet, or phone. I still think it's hilarious that they put that Thomas on there. That Thomas was introduced in like 2000, so it's kind of cool that they still use that 15 years later, but it's a little weird. I don't think a kid nowadays would even recognize that. Same thing as the DVD. You got feature-length movie now. Mine's weird. Mine has this, like, tear in the plastic covering. Excuse the loud noises. Don't know what's going on there, but I don't know if this was the store that did this. I got this from FYE for about $9 or $10. I'm not sure if FYE did this or the original owner did, but it is ripped, and, like, the whole barcode has been, like, scratched out. I don't know if it's been scratched out or, like, Sharpied. It looks very weird. Yeah, this image is actually considerably lighter. Like, it's so much more brighter. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to say lighter. Brighter makes more sense. This one looks okay. This one's just like, wow, that's really bright. Here's the inside. There's the Blu-ray, and originally the DVD is the same. Yep, we're not going to go back to King of the Railway where it's different poster art, but why did I put that away? We have a couple more little inserts to look at. As I promised, we're going to take a look at the product guide, so yeah, it's not that special. It's basically the same as the one in here. This one's in nicer condition, though. So here is the Trackmaster stuff. That set, for being gimmicky, is actually pretty cool. Most of the merchandise for this movie is pretty bad. I actually have that Ryan. It's not that bad. I mean, the prototype shows him with purple wheels, where the final product has black wheels. I'm sorry for the noises, guys. There's just people being annoying on their motorcycles and stuff. There's Take and Play. I don't know why Bert's not on there, because he's part of the Autosdale trio. Whatever. I don't know why Pirate Salty has a model. That's just a really weird set. I don't know what that is. And then Wooden Railway. This is an ad for the website, which went down pretty quick. Yeah, I have the two representatives of the website right down there. This mic is pretty good. Oliver, oh, sorry, I hit the camera. Oliver is terrible. That's one of the worst Wooden Railway models I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, holy cow, that's terrible. Books. Thomas Land. Is that? That's Peter Sam, but I think they're trying to make him look like Rheneas. That's kind of like the Railway series. If you're not familiar with the Railway series, all the narrow gauge engines, excluding Duke and Rusty, were painted red. But obviously in the TV show, Peter Sam is green. But I think they're trying to pass that off as Rheneas. Maybe they're going back to the Railway series? I don't know, but Peter Sam is not red. That kind of looks like Rheneas' face, but I don't know. It's weird. Go Thomas. I don't know if this app is still available. I don't know if I scan this. I don't know if it'll do anything. Presumably it won't, but oh well. More Good to Grow stuff. When are we going to get rid of this? Probably next week, though. Oh, get in the frame there. Day Out with Thomas. That's the same one from The Adventure Begins. That's kind of lazy. Well, those are weird coaches, man. Those do not look good against Thomas. Like, American coaches and a British steam engine. Yeah, that's realistic. Little Big Club and Social Mead, or Social Media, as the common people like to say. Thomas and Friends magazine. This one's a bit different than ones we've seen in the past because this one's in color. The previous ones have been in black and white, so we're really moving with the times now. It's 2015, and we're getting that now. And this. Why? Here. Get back there. No one even likes that. I don't know a single person that likes the new Bob the Builder. Strangely enough, mine didn't come with a digital copy. I don't know if the original owner kept it, or maybe threw it away or something, but mine doesn't have one, but that's okay because all these movies are on YouTube. Come on, close. There you go. And as usual, we have one more copy to look at. Yep, no more Heroic Collection. That is long gone, and we'll never see that one ever again. I don't think I'll ever show that on my channel ever again, but this we will see probably 2 more times. Oh, I should show you the back of it. There it is, right there, right at the bottom. No screenshots from it. Yeah, and it's right at the back there with I think this was intentional. It's with Big World Big Adventures. Whoever made this, Mattel or Universal, I think they knew that fans would be like, wow, that's really stupid. They put the fan favorite movie on there, the best Thomas movie, and the worst Thomas movie. I'm pretty sure that was intentional. So that's all for Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure on DVD and Blu-ray. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just hit the camera there. That was really bad. Let me move it there. There we go. Yeah, this movie's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's fantastic. I love it. I mean, this movie's been talked about to death for the past 6 years almost. That's incredible. I'm old. Yeah, everything in this movie pretty much works. I love that we got, like, big-name actors in the movie. We got John Hurt and Eddie Redmayne in a Thomas movie. That's crazy. The animation is also fantastic. Like, wow. This is some high-quality animation. Personally, I think every Thomas fan on the planet should own this. Not the DVD necessarily, because the DVD looks like butt. But the Blu-ray is fantastic. If we got a 4K version of this, I would be like, oh, all over that. But the Blu-ray looks just fine. And that's the rip that I watched to prepare myself for this review. Excuse me. All the characters work really well. I think it's also pretty cool that all characters 1 through 11 get some time to shine. Not all of them have like a significant role like Toby or Edward or Emily, but the majority of them do. I mean, everybody has a speaking line, which I think is really cool. I mean, this has some of the biggest variety of Thomas characters we've had in a long time. The music is also fantastic. This is the last movie that Robert and Peter Hartshorne would compose for, and they really put their A-game into this. I mean, the music in this is fantastic. It's actually recorded with a real orchestra and not just by Robert and Peter. Going off the topic of music, the songs are really good. I think this is technically the first time that the engines themselves sung. I mean, they did it in Thomas the Quarry Engine in Season 18, which comes before this. But this is the first fully... It's not a musical, because not all the songs are sung by the characters. But this is the first time that the characters themselves actually sing a song, and that's pretty nice. It gets pretty repetitive by the time of, like, Journeyman Sodor or Big World Big Adventures, who abuse the power of having, like, 7 songs in their movies. I love that we got focused on the older characters. We do have new characters like Ryan and Skiff and Sailor John, and Marion plays a big part in the movie, but we get a lot of focus on the older characters like Donald and Douglas come back, Daisy comes back, the Pat comes back, the small railway engines come in from the Railway series. That's so cool. We haven't had a new Audrey character since 1995. That's incredible. Like 20 years ago. My goodness. I want to try and keep this episode short, so yeah. There's not a whole lot wrong with the movie. Marion's kind of annoying. I mean, I'm not the biggest Marion fan, and Sir Topham Hatt gets mad at Thomas a little bit too much. The first 2 times is justifiable, but the third time, not so much, because Thomas was literally saving everybody's life. But I digress, because everything else in the movie is great. I just realized that there's a very stupid subplot with Henry that doesn't go anywhere. Henry's pretty bad. I don't know what's up with Henry. Henry's never been good. Like, Henry's awful in these movies. He was bad in King of the... Well, not really bad in King of the Railway. He was bad in The Adventure Begins. He's bad in this movie. He's even bad in The Great Race. Like, what's up with Henry, guys? What's the matter with Henry? That's a reference to a really bad episode in Season 7. But I think that's going to be it for Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Like I said earlier, it's the best Thomas movie. It really depends on my mood. Like, I sometimes prefer The Adventure Begins, but sometimes I prefer this movie. Most of the times, I think I'm going to come back to this one. Next week, though, we're looking at a very controversial Thomas movie. This is the first, like, big controversial film or piece of Thomas media in a long time. But we'll hear my thoughts next week on The Great Race. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited for the future of this channel. I'm getting ready to film with the episode DVDs. We got 3 more specials to look at. And then I have a special unboxing video coming out after we finish the specials. And then we're going to go right into the episode DVD, starting with the Best of Thomas. So, enough of me rambling. I'll see you guys next week with The Great Race. The not so great race, because not so great.